Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly stay on track while you struggle with procrastination, distractions, and a lack of focus? The answer isn't willpower, it's wisdom. Specifically, the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, and today we're diving into 7 powerful Stoic principles that will transform your self-discipline. These aren't just philosophical concepts, they're practical tools that have guided emperors, entrepreneurs, and everyday people for over 2,000 years. Before we start, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to join our community of modern Stoics building better lives through ancient wisdom. Let's begin. Number 1. The first principle comes from Epictetus, who taught that the key to tranquility is understanding what's in our control and what isn't. Some things are within our power, while others are not. Within our power are opinion, motivation, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever is of our own doing. When you're trying to build self-discipline, focus exclusively on what you can control, your judgments, your actions, and your responses. Don't waste energy worrying about external outcomes, other people's opinions, or circumstances beyond your influence. For example, you can control whether you go to the gym, but not how quickly you see results. You can control whether you start working on that project, but not whether your boss will love it. By focusing only on what you can control, you eliminate excuses and direct your energy where it matters most. The second principle is negative visualization, or what the Stoics called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Seneca advised, "He who foresees calamities suffers them twice over," but counterintuitively, regularly visualizing potential obstacles actually strengthens your resolve. Here's how to apply this. Before starting any challenging endeavor, take a moment to visualize what might go wrong, not to scare yourself, but to prepare that if you're trying to build a morning workout habit. Visualize your alarm going off and feeling the temptation to hit snooze, the cold air when you step out of bed, the mental resistance as you put on your workout clothes. By anticipating these challenges, you create mental rehearsals for overcoming them. When the real obstacle appears, you'll be ready. Plus, this practice creates gratitude when things go well, which further reinforces your discipline. Number 3. Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with rough and coarse clothing, saying to yourself the while, "Is this the condition that I feared?" Seneca. The third principle is voluntary discomfort, intentionally embracing difficult situations to build resilience. Modern comfort is the enemy of self-discipline. When we become accustomed to ease, even minor discomforts feel unbearable. The Stoics practiced voluntary discomfort to strengthen their minds against hardship and to appreciate what they had. You can practice this by taking cold showers, fasting for 24 hours, sleeping on the floor occasionally, exercising outdoors in uncomfortable weather. These practices sound extreme, but they're powerful training for your willpower. Each time you voluntarily embrace discomfort, you're telling yourself, "I am in control of my impulses, not the other way around." 4. You're a little soul carrying around a corpse. Epictetus. The fourth principle is what Marcus Aurelius called the view from above, mentally stepping back to see your life from a cosmic perspective. When you're struggling with discipline, zoom out. Remember that in the grand scheme of the universe, your momentary discomfort or desire is incredibly small. Ask yourself, will this matter in a year? In 10 years? At the end of my life? This perspective shift helps you overcome the tyranny of the present moment, those immediate urges that seem so important but ultimately mean nothing. When you're tempted to procrastinate on an important task, zoom out. When you want to break your diet for momentary pleasure, zoom out. The view from above gives you the mental space to make decisions aligned with your higher goals. 5. Choose someone whose way of life as well as words, and whose very face as mirroring the character that lies behind it, have won your approval. Be always pointing him out to yourself either as your guardian or as your model. Seneca. The fifth principle is the use of role models, or what the Stoics called moral exemplars. Self-discipline isn't created in isolation. We need models to inspire and guide us. The Stoics would regularly reflect on individuals who embodied the virtues they aspired to. They would ask themselves, what would Cato do in this situation? For modern discipline, identify people, historical figures, mentors, or even fictional characters, who embody the self-discipline you want to develop. when facing a challenge, ask yourself, what would my role model do right now? This mental exercise bypasses your own rationalizations and excuses. It provides clarity when your judgment is clouded by immediate desires. 6. I will keep constant watch over myself and, most usefully, will put each day up for review. Seneca, the sixth principle is daily journaling and self-examination. Marcus Aurelius didn't write his meditations for publication, it was his personal journal, a tool for self-improvement. Rigorous self-examination is essential for discipline. Without it, we deceive ourselves about our progress and failures. Start and end each day with reflection. Morning. Set intentions for how you want to behave, anticipate challenges, and prepare responses. Evening. Review your day objectively. Where did you succeed? Where did you fail? What triggered your lapses in discipline? How will you improve tomorrow? This practice creates accountability to yourself, often more powerful than external accountability. As Socrates said, the unexamined life is not worth living. And the undisciplined life is often the unexamined one. 7. Don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will, then your life will flow well. Epictetus, the final principle is amor fati, the love of fate. True self-discipline isn't just about forcing yourself to do difficult things. It's about developing an attitude that embraces challenges as opportunities. When you face setbacks in your discipline journey, and you will, don't just accept them. Welcome them. They are your teachers. Failed to maintain your meditation practice for a week? Love it, now you've discovered a weakness in your routine, broke your diet at a social event. Embrace it, you've learned about a specific trigger for your impulses. This principle transforms discipline from a constant battle into a dance with life. You're not fighting against reality, you're working with it, learning from it, growing through it. These 7 Stoic principles aren't quick fixes. They're lifelong practices that transform not just what you do, but who you are. To recap, 1. Focus on what you control, 2. Visualize obstacles in advance, 3. Practice voluntary discomfort, 4. Maintain the view from above, 5. Emulate role models, 6. Journal and self-examine, 7. Love whatever happens as an opportunity. Remember, self-discipline isn't about perfection. The Stoics understood that we're human, prone to error and weakness. But they believed we're capable of gradual, consistent improvement. As Epictetus said, make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. If you found value in these Stoic principles, give this video a like, share it with someone who needs more discipline in their life, and leave a comment with your favorite principle, for more ancient wisdom applied to modern life. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And remember, the obstacle is the way.